So if I had a tool that could give me a thumbnail and then I could tweak it to my liking if I needed to, that would save me so much time. But everybody started screaming foul because AI and how it was taking jobs from creators. First of all, let me break something to you. Let me break something to you. I was never going to hire any one of you fuckers to begin with. There was none of your jobs got taken from people like me using the tool. None of us were going to ever hire you. I'm sorry, if your graphic design job is on Twitter, get another fucking career. You suck at your job. As long as we're talking about AI, I guess I can touch on the AI drama real quick. About Mr. Beast. Did y'all see the Mr. Beast AI drama? Where Mr. Beast has it lasted all of 3 days. Mr. Beast put out a tool, an AI thumbnail tool, where you go to this tool. Would have been quote unquote free. I think it was the price that should have got more backlash than anything, because it's quote unquote free, but like to get all the features of it and to really take advantage of it, it would be $70
Jesus Christ.
a month.
Jesus, you sane Christ.
But you would go to this tool and you would pick a genre, so the type of video you're making, you tell it what the video's about. You could pick a creator from YouTube whose style you want it to emulate. So you could be like in the style of Mr. Beast or in the style of this. Or you could just give it a generic prompt, type in what you want. If you want it to have your face on it, you just upload a picture of yourself and it'll put you in it. And bam, it will generate a thumbnail about the topic in the style of a creator or in the style of a movie or in the style of whatever you picked and make a thumbnail for you, which would have been super fucking helpful for me, because I think my thumbnails are the weakest thing I do. I spend way too long on them and they never come out the way I want them. I absolutely suck at graphic design and I don't have the money to pay anybody to fucking make thumbnails for me. So I'm just kind of winging it. So if I had a tool that could give me a thumbnail and then I could tweak it to my liking if I needed to, that would save me so much time. But everybody started screaming foul because AI and how it was taking jobs from creators. First of all, let me break something to you. Let me break something to you. I was never going to hire any one of you fuckers to begin with. There was none of your jobs got taken from people like me using the tool. None of us were going to ever hire you. Smaller creators were never going to hire someone to make their thumbnails. We can't afford to. Second of all, the few times I have hired you assholes, it has been lazier shit than the stuff that gets pumped out of AI. You aren't worth the money. I'm sorry, if your graphic design job is on Twitter, get another fucking career. You suck at your job. I cannot count, or Fiverr, I cannot count the number of times I went to Fiverr, and that's what led to me learning to make shit myself. I went to Fiverr to get a scene transition for OBS. Scene transition, like this. Only I made that one, because the one they gave me was insanely fucking generic. And I paid this dude $20 for a 2-second scene transition. And after 3 revisions, he gave the fuck up. He'd send me what he got, and I'm like, no. And the worst part is, I thought I would be the easiest person in the world to work with, artist-wise, because I'm giving you all the artistic liberty in the world. My instructions were simple. My only requirements were that it include my avatar. That picture of mine that you see right here, right there in the middle, that's it right there. That picture that was drawn by an actual goddamn artist. He draws art for the X-Men comics. I paid him to do it while I was at Comic-Con. The actual picture is like 3 foot tall, and it took him about 2 hours. I had to stand still in that pose while he drew me in the style of, the comic that I wanted him to do. Well, kind of a big head version of that, because told him I wanted it to be an avatar for something. I didn't have to give him many instructions, and he nailed what I was looking for. He understood that that's what I was going for, with very minimal instructions. I was like, I already like your art style. My only request is that the head be bigger. It'd be something that, like, pops. so it can be used as an avatar online, because this is going to be my new icon. And he was like, no problem. And he got to work. 2 hours later, no revisions necessary, nailed it on the first attempt. Cost me $200, but he nailed it. But I get on Fiverr and pay some guy $20. And I did this with multiple people on Fiverr before I gave up. First guy went through 3 revisions before he gave up, none of which included the icon I sent him. They were very clearly things that came from a template that were generic as fuck. One of them was a spaceship. An asteroid would come onto the screen, and then a spaceship would shoot the asteroid, it would explode, and that was the transition. What the fuck does that have to do with my channel? My other instruction was I just wanted it to capture the vibe of my channel. That's it. And then I sent him a link to my channel. I was like, all you gotta do is spend 30 minutes watching clips. You don't even have to watch full streams. Just watch my highlights that are on my Twitch channel at the time. You know, watch some shorts, watch some clips. You'll get the general vibe. Those are my only 2 instructions. Use my avatar, capture the vibe of the channel, which is obviously, humorous in nature, lighthearted, kind of trolly, because we do some trolling here. You know, we make fun of shit online. That's what we do. All 3 of that first guys I found later by simply Googling scene transition template in Google. They were the first 3 that popped up. Generic space one. The other one was like a car drove past the screen and then it left some smoke and the smoke filled the screen and then boop, and when the smoke settled, we're in the next scene. Okay, that's got nothing to do with my stream. So you can blame your other artist for the rise of AI, because those of you who are good at your job are getting drowned out by lazy motherfuckers like them. And if it's one thing I cannot wait for AI to come and do, it's kill those motherfuckers. Get them out of here. Okay, they're going to have to step their game up to compete with AI. And that's why all the ones whining are all the same. I click on their profiles on Twitter and they got comms open behind their name and some fucking anthropomorphic anime bullshit avatar that they definitely didn't draw. And then you go to their page and it's the same generic esports logo, chibi style graphic bullshit. I can click on 8 or 9 of them and I could not tell them apart. They're all the same. They're all the fucking same. At least AI is going to give me something different, and it's going to do it in 30 seconds without charging me money. This went on for weeks. It took me weeks to get in touch with this guy, wait for my thing back, tell him it ain't good enough, ask for a revision, wait another week, get one back. This is a large waste of my time to ultimately end in me getting refunded. And I went through about 4 artists before I gave up. I could learn to do this quicker myself than I could waiting for them. I figured out how to do that myself. I spent $10 on that template and tweaked the fuck out of it to make it work. I paid $10 for that and a 1-month subscription to Adobe After Effects. And said, I got a month to learn how to do this. The opening video that starts at the beginning of my stream, I made that one myself too, using clips from the video and then a nice, tutorial on how to make a burn effect and how to make pages flip and how to do all that shit. And then I paid for some assets and I put it all together. Did that myself. Took me a weekend. Took me 2 days. Still faster than the 5-day turnaround from the douchebag on Fiverr who supposedly does this shit for a living. So if you're all going to be absolutely terrible at your jobs, yes, I hope AI takes your fucking jobs. But you whined and you cried on fucking Twitter because Mr. Beast is using AI to make thumbnails. Why? Because you knew it would take half your jobs. And you know what? Good on you, I guess. You won that fight. He has taken that app down and replaced it with a web page where you can commission real artists. So you made Fiverr. Mr. Beast made Fiverr again. Cool. Won't be using that now. So I made the video, and the video had some generic stock music I found to put over it that kind of matched the scenes flipping. Some generic comic book, dun 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 dun, like the Avengers, kind of an off-brand Avengers theme. I didn't like it that much, so I ended up, AI music then became a thing. And I went and generated some AI songs until I found one that I thought was funny and I liked enough to put up there. So there you go. I tried different style of, music about me playing video games and being sexy and having, I'm an attractive drama YouTuber who plays video games. Tried to incorporate all of that. AI had some trouble with the drama part, but we got the part where I'm sexy. And I don't know if AI meant to make it sound like I was playing with my joystick to be sexual, but I thought it was funny. So there we go. We got an opening theme there. If your PC isn't straight ass, you can run through setting up and oh yeah, I've done it on my local PC. I started doing it with pictures, but it's a lot of work and the prompts. But I did it back when AI images were first a thing. It's been a few years, so I could probably do it again and get better results. Because back then, man, you had to be super specific with the prompts to get it to pump out something that didn't look like a fucking Cronenberg monstrosity. I'd get girls whose like knees were fused to their chest, or guys with like forearms. Like everything I tried to make, it'd be like, make me a Fallout style picture, and then it'd be like, okay, never mind. Was trying to get some Fallout artwork, but holy shit, because I was going to use that to make my thumbnails, but the technology wasn't quite there yet. And the fingers were always... Yeah, it was just bad. I think they finally fixed the fucking hand problem, and they fixed a lot of those issues, so maybe I'll download it and do it again, but it does take a lot out of my video card, and it takes a good hour or so to generate the images. It takes a while, so it was just a lot of work, and I was like, having a tool where I could do it remotely via the cloud and let this tool do it for me, and then I download the picture it generates would save me so much time instead of having to, do it with my computer. But whatever, this is why we can't have nice things, because wannabe artists on Twitter fucking cry about it. You're all starving artists for a reason. Your art's shit. You know what artists aren't starving? Those who, got jobs in graphic design and worked for companies and, made a name for themselves because their art was worth paying for. The rest of you who can't find jobs, that should be the sign that you're not meant for this. If you can't get a real job in graphic design with a company that wants to pay you for your artwork and you're left just begging for scraps on Twitter, it means no one wants your shit. Read the fucking room. I have no sympathy for these people. Anyway, yeah, I mean, you could save money doing it on your own PC. You wouldn't have to pay Mr. Beast $70 a month, but, that's going to have to be my only option. I'll have to wait for somebody to come up with a template for it I can download, and that'll fill out the AI prompts for me, because doing it from scratch with AI prompts, it sounds easy, but you have to be so specific, and you have to learn what to put in the negative prompt to tell it not to use. And you got to it's a lot of trial and error until you get what you want. So having a pre-configured thing that automatically gets the basics there and you're just filling in the blanks to tell it exactly what you want would save so much time. Are you not?